So, even if you're not a new player to fish, finding the Desolate Deep can be a little bit challenging, especially when it's rainy or dark. Like, it's going to be so hard to find this place. But I thought today we would look in and find it and go over everything about the Desolate Deep that you may need to know. So, if you haven't already, subscribe and post notification, ring the bell, make it go ding, and welcome to a brand new fish video. If you guys are new to the channel, well, I'm glad that you are here today, and I hope you consider subscribing because, well, we upload a lot here, be it if it's fish, tips, tricks, new updates, everything in between. We really are enjoying fish at the moment. And, you know, it's great to see the community growing and seeing you guys join the channel and everything that we got going on here, from the uploads to the streams. And it's really nice to see some of you guys just stop in, even if it's just for such a brief amount of time, right? So where we're going to be going is actually starting at Moosewood. That way you guys can get a clear, evident trail on where I'm going to be able to get to the Desolate Deep. Now, I do recommend some diving gear of some sort because that's going to be absolute essential. So this is sort of behind Sunstone Island. You just kind of go through the Statue of Sovereignty in Sunstone Island here, and then you will see another, like, rock of some sort out here, usually. There it is. There's that other rock. And then we're going to go out here. Now, right here it is. Now, guys, I'm going to be honest. Sometimes this thing is really hard to find if it's, like, dark or something. But this also has, like, advanced diving gear that you can purchase right there, which is super helpful. So let's go ahead and get our advanced diving gear on by equipping it here. All right. And now let's get our flippers. Now, the flippers are not needed. These just make you swim way faster, and it makes the whole experience a lot better. So here's a couple tips and tricks. Now you're going to be heading down to the Desolate Deep finally. The Desolate Deep does have some mines down here that are incredibly dangerous. Not going to lie to you, dude. You can get yourself killed very easily. So once you come down here, there's going to be a white board, and it's going to tell you to go in two different directions. We're going to go to the left first, just to show you guys what is over here in the left part of the Desolate Deep. I guess you could kind of consider this your one-stop guide to everything Desolate Deep related that you might need to know about, because this is where and how you're going to get to the brine pool and everything as well. So we're just going to swim up through here till we get to the top, and then we're out. And here is some normal flippers, then some super flippers, and some more diving gear for whatever reason if you didn't already have any. And right over here is a rod that you can get. So that's pretty cool, right? Now there's a couple NPCs and stuff here, but essentially this is going to be where you get a rod and some super flippers. Prime location for me because I needed some super flippers. So yeah, it was very helpful. Now we're going to go back exactly where we came from. Now, do be careful if you're swimming back through here where you came from, because there is a sea mine out here that might get you if you're not careful. So we want to be extra careful here. Let's kind of go out. Well, I'm looking at the sea mines. Don't even want to get near those. Those things are awful for our health. Now, we're going to go back and go the other direction on where the sign was. And then once we do that, we're going to ignore these sea mines here. Do not hit one of these. You know, that would be a very bad thing. All right, so now once we do that, we will be in the Desolate Deep. Now, obviously, we've made videos on the past about some very prime beneficial things, such as how to get and where to get truffle worms. Now, truffle worms are obtainable through here by opening these geodes, and that's a super helpful way to get truffle worms as well. Which, you know, I made videos on specific things that you guys may need to better your game here. You know, essentially, guys, these tips and tricks are just part of, like, I love fish, and I want to make sure that other players that might be searching, like, how to do something, where to find something, that can also assist and help you. Perhaps you were like, how do I find Desolate Deep? You found this video here today, and it was of some help. You know, we're all enjoying fish at the moment, and I know I am, and I'm playing it on a day-to-day basis, so anything that I could do to help the community out while we grow a community, awesome stuff, right? So now the brine pool. Now you're down here. Of course, you can fill out your bestiary, and that will allow you to get the trident rod. One of the tips on getting the trident rod. So you would have to capture a sea mine, and then you will go over here, and you could go to the room in which you will have to put your enchant relics. That way you can get your trident rod. So if we come down in here, there is like the skeleton here. Watch out for the sea mines. There's still sea mines even in here, by the way. So you're going to come down through here. This one's actually really easy to get through. But you just come up through here if we can get up there and we don't get stuck. I remember when I first found this and I was playing this, I was so, like, scared I was going to die or something down here, right? So once you come in here, you will have all the places you can put the relics, and this eye door will open, and that's where the trident rod is after you complete your bestiary for the trident rod. So kind of essential thing there, right? So, yeah, that's where you go and get the trident rod and where that is. And it looks intimidating, but it's really not. Now, the brine pool, you're going to need a glider for it. So that's one thing that should be noted. you are going to need a really good glider. Well, actually, right up here, they sell a glider, and that glider is one of the cheaper gliders, and you can buy that. But I have the advanced glider from the whatchamacallit, Northern Summit, and that's going to prove just fine for what we need. So in order to get to the brine pool, you're going to want to buy that rod that was in the other section of the place we were looking at. Once you get that, you will be able to fish in the brine pool, unless you have a certain enchantment called like Invincible that allows you to fish anywhere. I forget what it's called, but it's something like that. And that enchantment, which you get with an enchant relic, an exotic enchant relic, that allows you to, be able to fish anywhere. So now we're gonna come up here. Don't do that, dude. Why didn't my glider activate? All right, that's weird. It would happen that way. Okay, so let's go up here, and hopefully my glider activates. Now we're gonna go over here to this little spot here. Now, you should be able to just ride your glider all the way over there, just like so, and then it will drop us down here, easy, right here, and we're just going to go in here. We're just using the glider all the way in. Then once we come in here, you will discover a new location that is the brine pool. Now, this is where you can get some really, really cool fish, and it's an awesome place to fish at. So, like I said, you will need the reinforced rod if you want to fish here, or you will need the invincible enchantment on one of your rods that you get from an exalted enchant relic, I believe. So that's some other ways. Like, you don't have to fish with the reinforced rod if you don't want to. But, yeah. Like, right now, with my Rod of the Depths, if I had that enchantment on there, I could fish in here with my Rod of the Depths. So, yeah. That is the brine pool, and honestly, dude, I think that's everything in the Desolate Deep, actually. We pretty much went over everything, other than tips on how to fill out the bestiary. I mean, certain baits for certain fish, obviously, and then what else? Let's see, like some of the sharks like certain baits. The sea mines are going to take you 10 years. Good luck on that. And yeah, I think that's about it. That covered it. That's a full rundown. So of the Desolate Deep, how to find it, and everything you might need to know about it. So hopefully this helped you guys. Oh yeah, here's some, I should go over this very quickly, actually. You can get some normal flippers here as well in the glider, so you can get over there. But this thing right here, the tiebreaker. Perhaps you're wondering what this is. You're like, what is a tiebreaker, right? It's something you can use to navigate the waters, right? But it's $80,000, and it's not that great. I think when it first came out, it was good, but they patched it, and this thing is just not something anybody touches. So if you're considering getting the tiebreaker, then don't. Just get some flippers for $9,000, and then upgrade to the super flippers eventually, honestly. And like I said, these are where you can get your truffle worms, your crab cages are here, everything nice and easy. All right, guys, love you guys. Thanks for spending your time with me watching this video today, and I will see you guys in the next one.